like what? We have the guest speaker, President of Al-Hajj Muhammad Al-Awwal, my doctor. He's the chairman of Sokoto State Zakat and Work Commission. We have Dr. Sheil, the Secretary of the National. You're highly welcome. Allah. Of this great society, AL-HABIBIYYAH Islamic Society. You are the one receiving all the guests. You are welcome. We have Miss today, Commander Ilyas Ugambo, retired. Thank you very much for coming. We have Alhaji Mustafa Al-Kali, Federal Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning. Allah. Can you come to the right table? We have our miss this morning, Alhaji Yakub Suleiman, Special Assistant to the DG, Raw Materials Research and Development Council. Allahu Akbar. You're most welcome. Thank you, and Allah be with you. The next on the program, by Allah, when all the dignitaries come in, they are going to be introduced. We have the National Amira of this great society. She's an army. Can she come closer? The right here. The National Amira. These are later come up. That's the National Amira of our AL-HABIBIYYAH Islamic Society. Ajia, Rekia, Ilyas Ugambo. She's most welcome. The next on the program is the welcome address by the National Imam of AL-HABIBIYYAH Islamic Society, Imam Fuad Adiyemi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وعلى سيدنا ومولانا محمد صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم. الحاج جلال العربي the former permanent secretary, State House. We are happy we have you in our midst. And we have another one of us that was supposed to be seen every day. That not by fault that we are not seeing him. We will all forgive him today. We will now give a standing order that after today, we must be seeing you. He is having double cap because he is the one who decides where our Amira goes. And also, he is one of us. She's not always there. She said you didn't allow her to be coming. So don't, she's not always there. Aja, are you always there? No, you are not. We have. We thank you and we appreciate you. He has always been part of the progress from the one of AL-HABIBIYYAH. Areas we are very grateful. You know, I'm a local man because I have blood. I didn't know how to describe these people without blood in military. I actually don't know how to describe them very well. And my brother here, Dr. Sheikh Usman from National Mosque. We are very grateful. And our Amira Asar, from now on, somebody has told me that you are always here. It means that you are not always there, it means you are on your own. So you are supposed to be here. So from today on, we'll be seeing you more than usual. I consciously didn't mention our guest speaker. Mola Bedoki is one man that I will beg all of you. So please help me beg him. What is our offense? Last year, he was the one who started this program. And his name is enough when we are talking of Zakat in Nigeria today. Even still tell lie, nobody can beat him when it comes to Zakat. Everything about Zakat. I always call him Mr. Zakat. Last year, about 5 of them came from Togo. Wallahi, they refused us to pay even their accommodation, talkless of their flights. The same thing today, we were arguing that this is at least if we are not giving you money, we have to pay for your flights. They refuse, it not allow people to go so that they just leave way. It's just even by force. We force him to stay where we ask him to stay. I know you are doing this, and I'm very sure Allah will reward you. I remember last year, I handed over something. He closed his eye to me as if we have been fighting for the past 15 years. So I have to collect it. I don't want to say I couldn't open my eyes, but I said, well, Allah knows, and He will reward you. And the chairman of Osun State CDG, the FCT here, we welcome you. And you've been part of the program, we welcome you too. And the committee or the department that is in charge of this program, I am just their marketing officer. Marketing officer is even a big one. A spokesperson. You don't spokesperson, don't say anything. You only say what they have done. I think I am their spokesperson. Right from the Director, Endowment and Empowerment, AL-HABIBIYYAH Ahmed, Director, Finance and Business Development, Sheikh Ibrahim Idris, and the National Engine Room himself, whose everything revolves around. I don't know his name, I only know him as secretary. And all of us who have been here, and especially our recipients, I see you as one of the greatest things that Allah has done, because I know in the next 3 years you begin to pay your own zakat too, by the special grace of Allah. And to the media, and all of us are here, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want to welcome us in the name of Allah to this year National Zakat Day of AL-HABIBIYYAH. This year, as we all know, is the second edition of the program, which is carefully established to sensitize us on the current issues and challenges on the payment and distribution of zakat. It is now a known fact that if all eligible Muslims pay their zakat, no Muslims will be poor. Hence our theme for this year's Zakat Day, Zakat, practice to prosperity. And correctly too, we brought Mr. Zakat himself. But Allah may look from some of those things that that's commission. As we are thanking him, I will not ask him to thank us, because after last year's lecture, he has gotten a lot of promotion, including his appointment as permanent secretary in the Sokoto State Civil Service. So you can see that Allah is also blessing you because you are blessing us. But I think I should let us know why we do what we do in AL-HABIBIYYAH. You know, the Muslim Ummah, we have 3 main challenges in this country. And these challenges are 1, ignorance, 2, poverty, and 2, relationship. What do I mean by ignorance? The Muslim does not know much about his religion. Neither do people outside know about our religion. And when ignorance meets ignorance, it becomes a great challenge. And the second one is poverty. You know, anybody that is poor, there is no way that he will not have a problem. And the third one is what we call relationship. The Muslim North does not have anything to do with the Muslim South. If Salah is fighting the Tariqa, we are just segregating ourselves. They will even name a mosque Yoruba mosque. They will say another one is another Igala mosque. And those are the things which we are seeing. And it's consciously we are segregating ourselves from the reduced. And all our programs are tailored towards solving the three identified problems. One, Zakat and Endowment Foundation. Do something initiative. Do something initiative is a special program in AL-HABIBIYYAH where you can borrow 50,000, 100,000 without one cover interest. And when you finish payment, you can also reborrow greater one, more than the one you have borrowed. We call it PAYS. Do something initiative. And in the last 1 year, they disbursed about 80 million as a loan. And also Ramadan Food Bank, AL-HABIBIYYAH Cooperative, and many more are programs that are targeted towards solving the problem of poverty among ourselves. And the mosque, the Abrahamic vision. Many of us have been watching Abrahamic vision on television, where we bring Muslim and Christian together. Even among ourselves, we are able to understand ourselves more. Then why the executive Quranic course, where we start teaching people to read Quran in format, they are able to understand their religion better. They are all targeted towards solving the problem of ignorance. We consciously choose the second Saturday in Shaban for National Zakat Day because of its closeness to the month of Ramadan. This year's month of Ramadan, we witness our usual program, inshallah, but with a bit of improvement. Our Ramadan lecture will come up on the 26th of March, which is also the fourth Sunday in Ramadan. I hope we will not send invitations, sir, before we see you here on the fourth Sunday of Ramadan. And our television and radio program, we also commence. Those who used to watch Rahul, there is about 30 minutes program that they call it AL-HABIBIYYAH time. We pay a lot of money in those programs, but alhamdulillah, we are seeing results. Also, our tafsir, Tarawih, and Qiyamul Layl, we also begin in earnest by the special grace of Ramadan, by the special grace of Allah. Then the Ramadan food bank, we start on the first day of Ramadan, inshallah. And this year's food bank intends to feed about 2,500 people every day, inshallah. We will invite families and friends and even organizations, both private and public, to come and serve the fasting Muslims on any day of their choice. And probably or hopefully, the feeding for that day, you are all invited. What I'm trying to explain there is that, for example, the US ambassador or the US people from the US embassy, almost everybody in the US embassy used to come to the mosque on a particular, they will be led by the ambassador himself, and they will come here, they will serve. Some of the time they pay for the money we use to feed them every day. We say that when we are the owner, why must it be only you? This year we want to expand it, that if you can come with your family, if it is an organization, you can come as an organization, you come and feed, and if Allah bless you, you can pay, you can fund the feeding of the day which you are coming. You get in touch with us, and inshallah, we let you know. As I welcome you once again to this year's Ramadan Zakat Day, let me remind our leaders who are just getting ready to take over the reins of power that they should know that their election victory is not for celebration, but they call to service and worship. They should be conscious of Allah, who has given them the opportunity either to have Allah's mercy or otherwise. Today, by Allah's grace, we will be disbursing zakat collected to about 160 recipients, with about 10 of them Christians, and about 13 million naira will be disbursed today in form of checks for educational support, business startup, other items like deep freezer, sewing machines, grinding machines, vending salon startup, and many more will be, inshallah, distributed today. We want to thank those who pay their zakat through us, that we pray that Almighty Allah will reward them and bless their works. We assure you that when you pay your zakat through us, continues, because you will see the way it's been utilized. Before I conclude, let me thank those who have been supporting us in the mosque construction. But despite the level that the mosque is now, we still need urgently to build the fence and conclude the interiors of the mosque before Ramadan commences. Especially appeal to all of us to please come and support this work of Allah. Once again, let me thank the great speaker who is always risking his life and everything to come here. We want to thank you, Father Allah Medoki, for your support all the time. And pray that Allah will continue to support you. The chairman of the day, who has always been watching us from afar, and yet his mind has been here. But I want to thank Allah who has brought him here today, and may Allah continue to reward you. And incidentally, I didn't want to say that I'm also a family member because AL-HABIBIYYAH public service, what do you call it? Public service reform. It was actually also supposed to be here, but it's actually my fault that we didn't bring him. The Director General of NTA, I have to mention him especially because so many people believe NTA is an extension of AL-HABIBIYYAH. Each time, whenever we are doing something, it's always NTA, and we don't appreciate AL-HABIBIYYAH. So we want to thank them most sincerely for their support. They do not only support, they also give us money, even during Ramadan. And I want to thank Mother and appreciate them for. And there is one man now that is very secret, AL-HABIBIYYAH, is always there with the going of the mosque. I will also especially want to thank Alhaji Ahmed Kulu. He's one man that I do not know whether he's in our midst now. You will never see him in public. But Wallahi is one of those that are supporting the movement, the work of Almighty Allah. Allah reward you. I want to thank Dr. Polish Itima of the MacArthur Foundation and Alhaji Muhammad Bello. I also want to thank the management and staff of NTA, AIT, Daily Trust, the NAM, Voice of Nigeria, Radio Nigeria, and Human Rights Radio. We are grateful. Above all, we want to thank Almighty Allah, our Creator, who that without Him we couldn't have been what we are. Allah, we are very grateful to you, and I welcome you all once again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That has been the hope speech by the national imam of this great society, AL-HABIBIYYAH. Thank you for the speech. We welcome our father, who is vital the high table, Ambassador with one life. We have the representative of the Director General, National Directorate of Projects, NDE, and our work and go people. The Assistant Representative, President of Madam Isa Abdul, is the Director of Professional Skills. You're welcome, sir. The next on the program is the Chairman's welcome address. Alhaji AL-HABIBIYYAH, the former Permanent Secretary, State House. You're welcome, sir.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا ونبينا محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. The guest speaker, Alhaji Muhammad Lawal Medoki, Sadauki Sokoto, Imam Kwadeni, my brother, all from different parents, the representative of the bullshit of the Grand Mosque, another brother of mine, to share his money. Commander, do I recognize you first or I recognize her first? Anyway, I return. I'm going to understand. So I recognize you first. The Amira, Excellency, and the representative of the DC, my brothers and sisters of Islam, other brothers and sisters that are partners, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. If you permit me, I want to make a confession. I never thought that a day like this would come when I'm so proud of Mama Devi. Lord said to have me attend this occasion. The confession I will make, perhaps I didn't make it when I spoke with you. I felt for me to have been so invited to such an occasion that will be promoting the words of Allah, in promoting one of the cardinal principles of Islam. I couldn't have been gifted in any other way. So I want to thank you most immensely, and I want to thank the foot soldier too that have worked, but my sister Halima, and all the other directors and top management of AL-HABIBIYYAH. Thank you very much indeed for allowing me to share your space in the words of Allah. And I want to make a pledge that seeing from afar has now brought me closer, and Bismillah, I won't be far away again. The guest speaker, so many wonderful and beautiful things have been said about you, but I think it's not an understatement. You indeed have become the face of Zakat and Wakaf, not only in Nigeria, because if Imam had been moderate in describing your rich, let me let the cat out of the bag, because a couple of times I was watching and I would see brothers from other neighboring countries visiting you, wanting to understand what's happening. And to urge you to continue to do more, because this is one of the shortest cuts that you will do to be increasing your mileage. I don't want to bore you with speech, but just congratulate all of us that are here for being part of what Allah has enjoined us to do, to happily do it, to happily participate, and to listen to whatever the guest speaker will say, which will be the message that will carry forward. And I hope that other institutions and establishments like AL-HABIBIYYAH will jump into the queue to see they do almost exactly what AL-HABIBIYYAH is doing in this aspect, segment of our society, and to make sure that it endures. Islam is a beautiful religion. Islam is a wonderful religion. Imam, when you are making opening remarks, there are some salient points that you had highlighted, and it is absolutely true. Perhaps we gloss over it. Sometimes we tend to overlook it. if we want to remain together, forge ahead as a society and a community, then we should be able to erase all those points that divide us or widen us, even in perception. Because we're all Muslims, we're Muslims, we should at all times remain as Muslims, not Muslim on this part, Muslim on that part. I believe once we do that, our eyes will continue to be on the ball and we shall continue to succeed. I wish you the very best, and I wish all of us the very best. I pray that Almighty Allah bless us abundantly, continue to guide us, and take us through this program and beyond in success. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for this very big speech. We also have in our midst Alhaji Muhammad Sharif Musa, representing the Director General, Raw Material Research Development Council.
Allahu Akbar.
By Allah, we are going into the lectures now. We want everybody here to be silent so that we can have gains on what our great lecturer is going to deliver. I invite Sheikh Al-Hajj Muhammad Lawal Maidoki, Chairman, Sokoto State Zakat and Work Commission. Please,
Allahu Akbar.
deliver his lecture.
Kabirullah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wa afdal salatu wa atammu taslim ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani. Once again, our brother chairman, the representative of the National Missioner of the National Mosque, guests on the high table, our host, here, the Amira of Habibiyyah. All my respected brothers and sisters, colleagues here, long-time outstanding friends, the beneficiaries, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I beg your pardon for my poor protocol, and I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide and every one of us. I first of all would like to extend the message of congratulations and goodwill from His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammad Sa'ad Abu Bakr, whom, when I was taking permission to come, told me already he is aware that Fuad had already reached out to you. But at the same time, I use this opportunity to condole us and also to tell you why he is not here. Currently, he is inducing for the staff of office of the late Emir of Dutse. I mean, for the new Emir of Dutse as a result of the passing away of the late Emir of Dutse. And late Emir of Dutse, he is one of the very people at the beginning when Blessed Memory died in Sokoto. I was called from the Baccalaureate under the supervision of the Royal Student to come and think over Africa. And I said, I don't know, as a trained engineer, where can I start? Letting out is one of those that brought me closer and mentored me to take on the challenge, which I did. So on your behalf and everyone, we thank him, and let's use this forum to recite Surah Al-Ikhlas in his blessed memory, and hope Allah will give him the reward and all those who died in the cause. Waqaf and to the Ummah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. May Allah assist. I also want to bring two good messages. One is from our in-house association, the Association of Waqaf Practitioners in Nigeria, popularly called as one. Our headquarters is in the Palace of Sokoto. Our secretariat is in International Institute of Islamic Banking and Finance, Bayero University, Kano, being my man by Associate Professor Ali Rahman. All the other distinguished brothers and organizations over there are happy extending their goodwill message to Habibiyyah family on this very great occasion. It is only Al-Habibiyyah that has a national day of Zakat in Nigeria. So we thank you for this, and we are ever ready to support you to the last, inshallah, on this journey until we all go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So thank you very much to Al-Habibiyyah. Secondly, we extend the good message of the World Zakat and Waqf Forum, which are the Deputy Secretary General in Jakarta, Indonesia. We have a World Zakat Forum. Some people may be expecting the headquarters to be in Saudi, but it is in Indonesia. Indonesia is is the largest Muslim country in the world and has the largest Zakat institution, and is being followed by others, of course, in many other places. Let me take it here at the beginning of this lecture.
Nigeria than the Muslims. And it is not only here. I want to tell you, South African Muslims are only 5%. But in Africa, they have the most strongest Bible and church institutions since 1974. That's South Africa. In the meeting of the World Church Forum and conferences, we meet with the church institutions from Australia, from Vietnam, from Nicaragua. The last World Church and Forum was hosted by the National Zakat Fund of Britain. And one of our World Zakat and Wakaf Forum was hosted in Russia. And one of our Global Wakaf Conference was hosted by Thailand. And in the tenure of the World Zakat and Wakaf Forum, the United States of America hosted one of the conferences. Therefore, Zakat is not about only Muslim, those who are Muslims, and only Muslim countries. Even countries that are not Muslims, where they have seen wisdom, they have accepted Zakat, and Zakat has given them leeway to so many things, as you may see in the course of my discussion. Therefore, this is an introduction, which I also want to begin by everybody here knows about Zakat because they cite out the Quran. Everybody that reads Quran, he knows about Zakat. Even if your reading of the Quran is only to Surah Al-Bayyinah. Surah Al-Bayyinah. لن يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين في نار جهنم. Up to them, you will now you will reach before the end. وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا الله مخلصين له الدين كله ويقيموا الصلاة ويؤتوا الزكاة. وذلك, this is the only straight path. Any other path other than this one, it is not the straight path. So, Zakat, as we see, is something that is obligatory. It's compulsory for he who has the wealth that has reached a threshold, whether it is in terms of cash, whether it is in terms of livestock, or it is probably pump roads. It is not obligatory on everyone who does not possess the sound. And after giving Zakat, it is recommended that you make sure nobody closer to you sleep hungry, and nobody closer to you move naked, and nobody among you or closer to you that is left in distress. That's after the compulsory Zakat. I want to tell you, the Quran is 114 chapters. Even these chapters, when you read them through, you will find out that most of the histories, most of the verses, they either talk about giving zakat, or they talk about feeding the needy, or giving shelter to who does not have it, or it talks about the consequences of those who refuse to feed the hungry. That hungry, even if it is an animal, because we were told that there was a sinner who is a perpetual sinner, but she was forgiven because she came to a well. She came to a well. She would find a dog very thirsty, and there's nothing she could do except to drop part of her clothes into the well, bring it out, squeeze it for the dog to take the water. For this reason, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive her sins. We were told of a woman who tied a cat, didn't allow the cat to go and find food to eat, and didn't give the cat the food, and the cat died. For this reason, she is going to be punished by Allah. So, feeding the hungry, ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما وعسيرا انما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا اننا نخاف من قليلا فوقاهم الله شر ذلك اليوم ولقاهم نذرة وسرورا وجزاهم بما صبروا جنة وحريرا. That is the prophet. You feed. And the Quran is like that. After Surah Al-Nas, Surah Al-Falaq, Surah Al-Ikhlas, you go to from Qul Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun. The next surah is what? The Ilahi operation. Is that Rasulullah? The next is what? The next is what? After the Bajjada, the next is what? No, you go up. You don't come down. You go after that. الذي أطاعهم وآمنهم is correlated with what the Imam Wa'ad said about security, about hunger, about shelter. And Allah told us through what He told to the Quraysh that I am the one that gave you food and I am the one that gave you security. Therefore, worship. That is the command. If you come down to Al-Aitan that you will be dead, that is going to be an accusation. He said, Al-Aitan that you will be dead. Did you see that? Who did not believe on the Yom Qiyamah? Who is he? فذلك الذي يذوق اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام مسكين. This is the first thing. Because for you to have wealth and somebody to be hungry around you, it is not acceptable. And that's why Allah said, وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصَةٌ. The whole companion of Rasulullah, they don't know how to hide something in their house while their brother or their neighbor is hungry. In any Muslim community, anywhere in the world, that act of giving. Allah, whenever He said, these are the good people, whenever He is mentioning, go to Quran, anywhere you take in the Quran, when Allah is giving the characteristics of the good people, you will see the issue of zakat, or the issue of infaq, or the issue of sheltering the village. This is an assignment. When Allah says, then what follows next? And at the end he said, that is the prosperity we are talking about. So, this is the other brothers and sisters here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, look at it. Take your Quran and go to the Surah Al-Baqarah is 282 verses. Am I right? From 261 to the end is talking about feeding the needy, which is that stands for, and also concluding with the Islamic social finance. And now you take مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم. Allah is categorical here. He gives example of anybody who feeds his wealth in the way of Allah is the likeness of a grain or a corn. It grows 7 years, and each year has 100 grains. Allah gives a manifold. He increases to whom He pleases, and Allah is also for His creatures' needs and all know. Another verse that follows 262, Allah said, الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله ثم لا يتبعون ما أنفقوا منا ولا أذى لهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. Those who spend their wealth or possession for the sake of Allah and do not thereafter while they are spending by strengthening their own benevolence and avoiding the feelings of the needy, shall have their reward in their sustainer. And the no fear they have, neither they shall take it. If you are talking about prosperity, you are talking about prosperity. This is the key. God has given you respect, Allah has divided to give it to the needy. It is a given to the needy that Allah is divided here. So if you give and you do not do any show, we'll get to that later. But you have paid and you didn't matter anymore. It's not allowed in Islam when somebody comes. Allah is a come and take. Then I get away. You are destroying people. You are destroying what you have done. You will hear next. If you give somebody, whether it pleases you or it doesn't please you, keep your mouth shut. But if we go for that, you understand that it's when you give, you are happy when you give, then Allah will be happy with you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the next verse, He said, قَوْلٌ مَعْرُوفٌ خَيْرٌ مِنْ صَدَقَةٍ يُتْبَعُهَا أَذًى وَاللَّهُ But you compassionate you. Somebody has done something wrong for you. Also be compassionate. Allah will be compassionate. In another verse, Allah said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تبطلوا صدقاتكم بالمن والأذى كالذي ينفق ماله رئاء الناس ولا يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر فمثله كمثل الصفوان عليه تراب فأصابه وابل فتركه الصدقة لا يقدرون على شيء بما كسبوا والله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين. هذا سيد another one. ومثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم ابتغاء مرضات الله وتثبيتا من أنفسهم كمثل جنة بربوة أصابها وابل فأتت كلها حيتين فإن لم يصيبها وابل فضل والله بما تعملون بصير. Allah said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا أنفقوا من طيبات ما كسبتم ومما أخذنا لكم من الأرض ولا تكونوا الخبيث منه تنفقون ولستم لآخذه إلا أن تخرجوا به واعلموا أن الله كبير حليم. Look, if we continue to talk about that's up to the end. Talking about zakat, talking about feeding the needy, talking about giving you who wants. That's why a Muslim is an embodiment of a particular Allah. And Allah is compassionate. That's why Allah gives you and so this character. gave it to us to exercise some of it. Now, my distinguished brothers and sisters, what are you busy to further elaborate, the basic needs are the human needs, which include food and water. Basic, without which we will die. Shelter, clothing, sanitation, education, healthcare, security. You will now see how Islam has taken this, and that's why Islam is a complete way of life. Islam does not need any system to survive in this. Because the system of Allah is divine. And nobody can be wiser than Allah. Allah said in the Quran, "Antum a'lamu 'anillah." It is you know so Allah. You don't even know yourself. If you misbehave, Allah will go to you. And Allah said, "Wala takunu kalladhina nasallaha fa'adhum anfusahum." Don't be like those people. And Allah let them to taking themselves. When you lose direction, when you don't know where you are going, when you don't know what you want, then what are you? You are almost useless. So we should behave well. So in Nigeria and in the whole world, I want to tell you this is about what the world research has said about zakat. And according to the National Bureau of Statistics, first of all, in Nigeria, 63% of persons living within Nigeria, 130 million people are multidimensionally poor. Multidimensionally poor. Why? We have sunlight. We have water like this. Israel, they have only water from the Galilee. That's the only source of fresh water. In Nigeria, all our rivers are fresh water. We have surface and underground water. We have the climate different locations for different kinds of production. We have the people. We have the lighting. We have everything that human beings need to live a decent life. But this is our current situation. The current issues in Nigeria have been playing a great role in creating awareness and mobilizing the camp and workers with the aim of mitigating the obvious poverty we find ourselves above in Nigeria, improving the well-being of people, enhancing the economic development and welfare of Nigeria, such as today's event of AL-HABIBIYYAH annual zakat. 13 million, 160 people, out of which 10 are Christians. They are going home today happy. Some of them, when they walk on the road, they may be thinking they are working somewhere in paradise. Because this little you are giving them is going to lighten their heart. And not only that, even their brothers, their sisters, and everybody here is happy. So for us to be here, everyone is happy at this material time. It's a blessing from Allah. Number two, the Nigerian economy. And you know, for that is because we are not economic, but we need to understand that this is the current situation from 2019, 2020, and 2021. Instead of going forward, they are still going backward. The inflation rate has risen from 2021 to date. It has not been anything to go by. ذلك بما قدمت أيديكم وأن الله ليس بظلام للعباد. When we look at those who know to give us solutions, but can we also listen to the solutions given by Allah? As the old Noah, look at the issue of the declining GDP per capita. See where we were in 2012. See how we get to 2040. And now see where we are in the 2020. What are some of the positive factors? Some, not all. Denial of Allah's rights. We felt we are more clever than Allah. And we have to another man. Everybody is an Professor XYZ, great thinker XYZ, has said this 200 years ago, 1,000 years ago. So we need to apply it to solve our solution, but Allah's solution is rejected. ومن أعرض عن ذكري فإن له معيشة ضنكا ونحشره يوم القيامة. هذا الكلمة تبدأ قال كذلك أتتك آيات فنسيتها وكذلك. Simple activity. If you read the hadith, you cannot just be committing sin. Killing people, killing somebody today like you are killing a man. And people are not bothered. When we were children, when we see forms, we become right throughout the day. Today, children take pictures of forms and follow the form up to the grave. Here we are waiting. When you come to such sinful activities, they are all over. They are inviting the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And unfortunately, the people are not in authority. When you ask them, so in hand they say you are not God, you fight for God, God is not fighting for you. These are people who either in Christianity or in Islam does not understand God and do not understand religion. Number three, injustice. Whenever there is injustice, even to your wife, to your children, to your neighbor, God will not leave you open. There are some people, when you touch them, God will leave you as you don't know. But there are some people, when you stamp on them, God will not give you an eat. Why? Allah said, Man adali waliya faqad alantu bil haqq. You may see somebody on the road moving there, but that's the kind of person, if you mistakenly touch him, the whole country will know. And today we have killed so many people. We have done so many people who we don't even know. And we don't even care to make it in the past. Because if we have been making it in the past, it would have been much easier. You do it in the past and then you just surrender. We know. Even to the country deny. The issue of corruption. Look at how corruption has come even and settled within the family. The children are looking for ways to shortchange their parents. The wife is looking for ways to shortchange her husband. The husband is looking for a way to shortchange his wife. Look at when it comes to governance. Today, any one of you needs to say local government. 774 local government. If you are president, how are you all going president? When you come to the issue of the system, when you talk of the issue of the federal government, look at even the United Nations. There are folks who are now, and there's a need for us to fear Allah. This corruption is not facing anybody anywhere. The earlier the Nigerians agree, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala detests corruption. Every Friday, the Imam even here was just in Allah, يأمركم بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. But we leave the mosque and the person telling the need of open water, you look at for ways for administration and introduce corruption into the system. And when you talk to people, say, "Hey, what you are doing? I did nothing." You can tell them, you can be right, you can stand uncorruptible if you like, and Allah will help you. What is it going to happen? You will lose something. If you didn't lose your religion, religion is more important than life. That's why Allah said, so if you are going to lose your religion, don't lose the religion, but you can lose the life because you believe there's another life after this life. وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا قَلِيلٌ أَوْ مَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيا إِلَّا لَعِبٌ وَلَهْوٌ وَلَدَارُ الْآخِرَةِ خَيْرٌ. So why do you waste your time? If the only thing is to kill you, or not to give you the right, or you will feel of hunger. Forget about hunger. Allah, who is Allah, ومن يتق الله يجعل له مخرجا ويرزقه من حيث لا يحتسب ومن يتوكل على الله فهو حسبه ان الله بالغ امره قد جعل الله لكل شيء قدرا. That's all. We can't talk about that. Whether we like or we don't like, there is lack of compassion. We have lost compassion. Irhamman fil ard yarhamkum man fis sama. Whether it's human being, whether it's animal, whether it's plant, big compassion. You are fellow human beings, saying that it is Muslim, it is Christian, it is Muslim, it is Christian, it is your wife, it is your life, it is life. That's not your business. إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا ذلك فخر إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. Why do you waste your time for what you have no control? So we have to come back to ourselves. If we live good life here in this world and good life in the life hereafter, we have to tell life. So lack of compassion. Irham man fil ard yarhamkum man fis sama. But the government, of course, if you look at Yahuka, if you look at the food and written by Sheikh Usman Afudi, if you look at all the jihad about the government, we have good governance by the right and by the left, and we are talking of good governance internationally. Why it is if we need good governance? Sheikh Usman will hold you, Sheikh Abdullah hold you, Sakim is not rebellion. They have put what even when Knapper came. He said, I make a system where the system is working because of justice. A woman can take a captive of hope from Sokoto to Adamawa without being fearing of even an animal to attack her because of the justice. And now, from Sokoto to from Abuja to Kaduna, it will put a good car with the export of the front and the back. You are not sure it is wrong until you. So this is what I don't know. Look at what the class has to say. You look and see what the class has to say. Thanks. So the leader should be done. And if you ask the leader, are you just if it's not no, if it's not just no. When the other is the answer, what is the answer? She can the answer. If you can change, I will change. So this is the card we are talking about. It's compulsory annual levy on Muslims. It is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. And it's important in such that it has been mentioned 30 times in Quran, Zakat and Salah. There are other places that can practice mentioned. Zakat, Allah said, establish prayer and give zakat and go with those who will in worship and obedience. Look, if you have zakat, if you don't give zakat, if you want Allah, you are Allah Now, what did Allah say? Look at the verse. Establish prayer and give zakat and go with those who go. So if you have the car, you really give, but you go for way. Point to for when you will key and the dinner life. So we need to take that. Zakat is collected on wealth on for 1 Hijri calendar. That is how Mulk al-Cabinet, how the cabinet must be able to a minimum threshold, which is called the or more. And it is not an income for it must not be an income for conversion. And it is maintaining added to the wealth of an individual during the year. And it is also on the agricultural output and minerals. Here, we are all talking about the cat and the cat. I don't know if Imam Fuad and Habibiyah family are planning to come up with the issue of water. Otherwise, I would say since you have the department of the cat and endowment, I would like to raise some very small issues for the end on the issue of water itself. Now, The importance of zakat, since we are looking for prosperity in zakat application, Islamic institutions like zakat and also waqaf are very important economic tools that, if implemented well, will definitely not only eradicate poverty from Islamic society and non-Islamic society, but reduce government spending. Where are those? The director general listening to you. Taxes and contribute towards better socio-economic justice and development for Muslim community and non-Muslim community. It is very unfortunate that this institution is not implemented in most Muslim countries. And where they are not implemented fully, or they are not implemented correctly. In fact, Muslims have left this institution behind their back and look for solutions elsewhere with catastrophic consequences. Let me give you one clear example. One, when the issue of Islamic Bank came, so many people are against it. When England, Japan, and America have multiple Islamic banks, our brothers, the Christians in Nigeria, say, no, you can't have Islamic bank. And now when Islamic bank comes, you will be shocked if you know the shareholders in the Islamic bank currently now, whether it is our share is more than that of the Christian or that of the Christian is also very big. Number two, the first states to benefit from Islamic development bank here are the states from the Eastern. If not Kaduna, I am not aware of any state where the governor is a Muslim that has benefited from the Islamic development bank. Thirdly, when the issue of sukuk was raised, sukuk is part of Islamic finance, complemented by waqaf and other Islamic social finance. The first one was raised, the second one was raised, the third one was raised, and it's all over. You fully oversubscribe. And now, when Nigeria agreed to put sukuk, the Islamic, today, 20 years old road that has been under construction even before Sani Abacha time. May Allah have mercy. So today, up to the time the sukuk was implemented, even the construction abandoned the site. Today, in the northeast, in Abuja, there are sukuk roads. In the eastern part of the country, sukuk roads are completed and very much trouble. And you can't compare them with any other road in Nigeria. That's what sukuk has done to Nigeria. So Zakat and Waqaf can do more to Nigerians, irrespective of their religion and tribe, than what the sukuk has done. This is just an example. Why not our Christian brothers? They open their eyes, embrace us, let's work together. We have so many things in common that we can live together happily and it's way up. So the consequences perhaps, that is why all the three counties are suffering from higher unemployment, acute poverty, wide gap between the rich and poor, government policies for health, education, and social security. In history and historically, institutions like Zakat and Waqaf have contributed greatly to the advancement of knowledge, the establishment of hospitals, orphanages, schools, universities, and led to a great civilization that separates from Indonesia to Indonesia. The first university of the world is Waqaf. The second one, which is in Egypt, is Waqaf. The third one in Morocco is Waqaf. Before any other university. And I will tell you what the West has done on this. The benefit of Zakat is contributing in increasing the income of the poor. That is protected. and in improving their condition of life by the blessing of Allah. If the tax is collected and distributed in accordance with the Sharia, it will result in a cumulative process of consumption and investment, so as to guarantee not only the eradication of poverty by creating permanent employment, but also give the economic growth in order to reach the higher state of economic and social development. There is a need for those in government to really understand this very important. It's better than the World Bank loan, and it's better than punch loan. Remember, Allah said, "Alladhina yunfiquna amwalahum bil-layli wan-nahari sirran wa alaniyah, wa lahum ajruhum inda rabbihim wa la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun." Those who in charity sell their goods by night and by day, in secret and in public, have their reward with the Allah. Or they shall be no fear and shall not be moved. The first proof of spirituality is that you have no fear in this world, you have tranquility, you have protection. And you have no fear on Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur. The recital of the opening has mentioned this. Let us invest for the hereafter. When everybody is in fear, Allah will give you compassion and will give you tranquility. I think what is all in there is that even if you don't have the card, you can give charity. For the sake of Allah alone. You can do it in public, you can do it in secret. The most important thing is your need. The Prophet says, charity does not distribute wealth. If anybody wants to disprove this, please let him come out. From our line test and see. Even if you have little, and that's what I said. ومن قدر عليه رزقه فليمسك مما آتاه الله. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا ما آتاها سيجعل الله على كل شيء. If you have little, test this and test. When you have little and somebody asks you, give him out of the list. You have three categories. If you like, give him more. If you like, give him half. If you like, take this, I give you. Then watch and see what is this or not. If it is wrong, nothing has happened to you in English. Please select me. Give me a call and tell me that you are lying. So the cat and now you can see the poor. Everybody knows. This one, especially those who are managing the distribution today. They know they will not make the mistake of giving somebody who is not in the S category. The history of the cat in Nigeria, we are talking. So that people should understand, people are talking of the cat, it's not anything. It's not anything. Why? Because in Nigeria, history, the cat institution are called as Islamic. We all know it is like a social caliphate after the had to do which was governed by the Islam. And that happened to be the main source of revenue and the most powerful physical tool of government during that time. Under the caliphate, there were many emirates that were in charge of the tax fund during public treasury, where the tax was collected and distributed to the poor and the needy. The system of a capitalist in 1999 waged out produced. And alhamdulillah, in that the politics is produced and all other people will mostly do it. And today we have 4 different kinds of taxes. One is that of the state government, like the one is the one is the one is Kano, and the one is Puno, the one is Yobe, the one is Niger, the one is Kiti, the one is Katsina. All these they are state laws passed by the assembly on the enactment of laws on establishment of the tax. Then there are the emirate days. The emirate days are mostly in Yobe and in Bizarre. And that's why the area of duty was before on the establishment of the tax collection and distribution. So also the area of control. The area of Asia and one other. I mean, one other emirate. I can remember. Then there is the foundation based zakat, like AL-HABIBIYYAH. There was zakat and Sadaqah foundation. And some other states where they register with the Corporate Affairs Commission to have this, what do you call it, zakat. Then there are hybrids, like our own and so. Our own is a hybrid of government and its elements of program. So the two could have together to establish a viable zakat institution backed by law and supported by both the government and the elements of program. So the global zakat and the Waqf in 2018 is 76 billion and 410 billion US dollars respectively, according to the Global Islamic Economic Report. I will not take much of your time. In Nigeria, the experts at IMSI have developed and adopted a research in 2015 that the potential of the cash stands at 0.860 to 2.08% of the GDP. First, what we have in the act in Nigeria is enough to say everybody, Muslim and non-Muslim, in practice, are out of the poverty line. This amount exceeds the income poverty gap GDP of 1.8 in Nigeria. And this implies that the cash alone can solve the problem of most of Nigeria if harnessed and administered effectively. Some of the issues I want to raise before I sit down, Mr. Chairman and my respected members of the higher table, is the issue of the Waqf. And I want AL-HABIBIYYAH, since we have the practice of the Waqf, to also move towards that. Let me tell you some of what Waqf can do, which even the cat may not be able to do, because the cat you cannot pull out of the cat now. But for the Waqf system, you have the leverage to go a little bit higher than that. Literally, what means, I don't want the Arabic translation, but the technical one is a force and it's called a down. That is to restore, that is to remove from the private property and dedicate it permanently to our property that is in the hands of Allah. It is to be kept in perpetuity and for a specific purpose, such as health or education or anything needed and useful to a community. That community, whether it is of human beings and animals, whether it is for Muslims and Christians. And it can neither be sold off except for its death. Nor can it be taken away or inherited. However, it also is used for the purpose of the work. It is a property that is kept in perpetuity. It provides income earning for the investment, for the benefit, and for the purpose of the health or education, for example, over a life. What are some of the benefits? If you go and look into the issue of endowment, you will have a long-term, massive, powerful community capital fund. Establishing and supporting projects from our revenues and sustainable development or sustainability. Promoting a working unity of people, promoting independence and self-reliance, rising the self-esteem of the Ummah, making our mobility, contributing towards poverty alleviation, developing leadership through projects and grassroots, empowering the poor and the disadvantaged in the community, contributing towards becoming an empowered, inclusion and benevolent community, and contributing towards growth and development. It is good to understand that he said, indeed, economists looking at the Waqf system will be perfected for the fact that the demand of essential services such as health, education, medicine, and eating were provided in history at no cost whatsoever to the government. The culture of everything has to be done by the government. It's not a Muslim idea. The Muslim is Sarifu ila Makrati Merabibu. Sarifu ila Khaira. If I have the means to do this road, I will not wait for the government. And it's not to do it. Even an animal that flies the road, Allah will give you the right to life. So everything government, we are even stealing from the government. Government should have used to work out to make people more responsible and they will not be seen. And you will avoid corruption. Therefore, assuming that the efficiency problems are solved, the water system can significantly contribute towards the ultimate goal of every modern economy, massive reduction in government expenditure, which leads to a reduction in the budget deficit, which lowers the need for government borrowing, so calling the crowd out of crowding effect and leads to reduction in the rate of interest, consequently raising a basic impediment for private investment and profit. That's the wealth of 18 million naira which Imam mentioned. If that wealth is worked, there is no interest, but through the present happen, you get it built. No time to discuss about the issue of Under Hassan is greater than Sadaqah. Under Hassan. Now, when I mention what is happening in the Muslim world, there is no time. But why am I going somewhere to give you some examples? It's for you, by the sake for the sake of Allah, to understand what I'm talking about in an easier manner. When an easy manner. Look at the world. The West, what I told you today, have understand this concept of work. And they call it endowment. Endowment is the meaning of work. But work is greater than endowment. Because the work system is perpetual and it's only dedicated to Allah. But someone can do endowment for his car, or for his dog, especially in the West. But endowment is only done if I say this NTA microphone that I am donating as WhatsApp for NTA to record their program, then this mic remain perpetual, cannot be sold, cannot be inherited, and will only be used for the purpose of which I made WhatsApp for that. Now, the information I want to give you, they made a research. In the whole world, we try to find the worker system. That is endowment. Where do we have the highest or the greatest asset of endowment? And listen to me. In the endowment, the highest in the world is the S&P advisor, who has 124 billion US dollars endowment. If you have a bigger calculator, my own calculator cannot calculate 120 billion naira times whether the black market or the government rate. My calculator doesn't easily give me that. But maybe your own can do. We have director here. The second one was Japan. That of Japan is 80 billion US dollars. And the third one is the Stanford University. 72 billion US dollars. And the third one is the one we always talk about is the Harvard. Who has the Harvard University? The Harvard we are seeing is an endowment. Manchester University is an endowment. Cambridge University is an endowment. But of all the universities we are talking about, it except this three universities. In fact, this one, the Japan and technology is what they want. It's an endowment. Look at how Japan has invested in science and technology. And look at it, it has paid them. It has paid them. Give to Allah. Allah will give you. Irrespective of your belief. Kaba Allah. Allah zai baka. Ko ka yi da shi ko ka yi da shi. In dai mai shi kai. Allah zai baka. Yale University, 56 billion. Princeton University, 44 billion. Look at them. All of them are in North America, except the second one, that is from Japan. They are all endowments. How many endowment institutions do we have in Nigeria? We have to think. These things are not magic. If we want to change has to begin with us. Let's start with the living endowment in AL-HABIBIYYAH. And let us go from there. It is Allah that gives growth and it is Allah that helps. So our challenge is a lot of awareness, I believe. Even this lecture, maybe some people, they may find one thing or the other that probably they come to know for the first time today. Secondly, higher intelligence as now. You can see everybody, instead of thinking to keep, you are always thinking of somebody to keep it. It's wrong. Think of giving. Thirdly, lack of financial literacy among us now. If we are not lucky now, if we give them grinder machine or sewing machine, instead of them to go and make this sewing machine to become two, they may even think of selling it at 30,000 naira. Allah can see the kind of money. Can you do it? Okay. How much is it in the market? 70,000 naira, 80,000 naira. Allah, give me 30,000 naira. This kind of stuff is wrong. If you get something that can generate funds for you, do your best with the prayer of Allah. Allahumma inni as'aluka khayra hadha. وخير ما جبلتها عليك فأعوذ بك من شر وشر ما تفرع. هو يوم في الله ما شيء كذا كم أنا البركة كذا. شيء كذا كم تسمي أنا البركة كذا. شيء كذا كم أنا البركة كذا. أما إيه كذا بعد الدعاء بعد القبول. تري بقولنا أصله. There is no strong legal right to enforce the collection in Nigeria and also. Now, when you are coming up, and was another one. I have to do that. I'm away. Go there. See, you look at us. What I was saying. Kauka. Yeah. Can I say that? Kauka. Yeah. Can I say somebody come on? Kauka. Yeah. Can I say somebody else bring that? Yeah. I'm a one zakat. I will not Muslim. When Allah asks you about tax, about the zakat. Lack of political will and minimal support from the state government. Some state government, I don't want to mention it. They come a local, but they don't even support. And that is why that's not. But I want to what? Wrong. Lack of expertise in the country is true. And this is what ASWA is trying to do, Association of the Cat and Workers in Nigeria. We're trying to bring people together and encourage them to learn more with some universities, Istiqama University, Bayer University, Manamur University, and some other universities like the Ahmadu University. We're trying our best to see how far we can get them to institutionalize the knowledge of the cat and Islamic science. So then for full time staff, many people in the field of the cat are part-time. Like AL-HABIBIYYAH here, I'm sure most of the who work with the cat are mostly half-time. I mean, they are part-time, not full-time. So there is low level of technological infrastructure. So for the way forward, I just have some ideas. If we have to discuss the paper, many people will have been better position in the ones that see. Way forward is intensive awareness and also encouraging productive zakat and work up. For example, we now have been to Allah went to Ankara AGB for freedom for freedom.
So Allah makes us there, okay, there, you work with it to generate more fund. Next year, over the 10 naira, you can number. 20 naira, you can number. 1,000, you over. If almost we sit like Allah can also contribute no matter how small, Allah will recognize it. Employing a good mechanism of the tax distribution, like one like the AL-HABIBIYYAH, enhancement of strong legal framework, so like encouraging a political support from the area, and then training and the training as well as leveraging on the technology. I want to say, finally, to prosper, we need to get back to Allah and the tradition of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Uphold the zakat, and where we don't have the zakat, give out sadaqah. To clean up from our sins and to clean our world, and of course to develop by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Mr. Chairman, I thank you for being patient with me. I apologize for any inconvenience in this lecture, and I appeal where if you have the paper, I thought it was based on the table, you may also contribute so that we can enrich this paper and we use it as part of our propagation for people to embrace the practice of the cash and Allah, so that we'll be more closer. We have more blessings from Allah. We praise Him to give us peace and tranquility in this country, and to help our leaders to guide them aright to do what is right, so that all of us will enjoy it, and to make it possible for us to understand ourselves, irrespective of our different tribal and also different religions. We, especially the Christian community, should understand them. They must know that our neighbor are friends than the Muslims. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I don't know how to thank you. And we don't have anything to give you.
But I don't know. Let me pray. Yeah. Not necessarily make a contribution, but to us, anything you want to add, speaker, please feel free to do that. If there are gaps, so humble, you need to be give you the floor. Then you use it.
من شرور انفسنا وسيئات اعمالنا من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله. My comment is not an addition, neither is it a division, but a commendation of our Sheikh. A very high commendation for our Sheikh, who has taken us through an intellectual exploration of the meaning and concept of zakat based on the Quran and Hadith. He has done excellently well, and we thank Almighty Allah for granting this knowledge. And we pray that Almighty Allah will increase your knowledge. We know that you have dealt with it very seriously. And we also know that وفوق كل ذي علم عليم. Allah knows more than all of us. But we thank Allah for you that He has granted you this vast knowledge. It's not only limited to Nigeria, but across the globe. We remind Allah to continue to strengthen you and improve you with greater knowledge, inshallah. Please, for this, I want us to bring the title of the Fatiha for our Sheikh. We remind Allah increase him in knowledge, in health, and in wealth. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. Thank you for the comment. Short in addition, when I was going to your meeting, the road, I like to be somewhat, that was my document. But when I was introducing you, I said, Sheikh. And now after your lecture, we are giving you a convoke. My father said, pray for you. Before we go to the next program, we have with us here some of our senior brothers, some of our guests that are invited. We have AL-HABIBIYYAH representing the DG NOA. You're most welcome. We also have Alhaji Sulaiman Larry Bishop, former DG NDLEA. You're most welcome. Representing the Marwa. Can you please come to the microphone? Continue before you go. We also have Madam Abubakar Musa from the United Nations Refugee Agency. Can you stand up for this? You're most welcome. We have our grand sheikh here, President of Sheikh AL-HABIBIYYAH ISLAMIC. You're welcome. The next on the program is I don't know what don't take 5 for this because this is play your house. It's the program of questions in the language. You have any questions to the lecture, or you have a question about the cat. So we can get 2, 3, 4 people. Our sheikh is here to respond to questions. If you have a question from the lecture, something is not clear to you, or you have any question from the cat. If you don't have, then we'll go to the next program. Anybody with a question?
Idan akwai mai tambaya, yanzu lokacin da na fara da tambayoyi don kula da wakilcin ba.
My name is Awajima. My question is, if you give out, you get feedback. But it's not easy to give out that hand, and you're not getting feedback from
Another question? Someone there.
I don't know if we have a conflict in Nigeria where I don't know if it's part of this Then we go out and we remind our Muslim sisters and brothers to be part of that. I know like everybody has to be part of the pillars of Islam, but in Islam we are encourage one another to do. And sometimes sometimes they get so busy, and then sometimes the more work you have, sometimes one thing. Like I think it should not be a bad thing if we have something like listen up to the something that okay, like something like that. I don't know, maybe there is already something there around the about it. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My question is we reduce salary, most of us like 100,000 every month. Can you sum them together and give us the cash? Any other question, please? Okay, I want to appreciate you, for being the justice for the public. My question proper, I want a kind of practical example or a practical situation, especially with some of us that are in business cycle. E.g., contractor, assuming at the beginning of the year, how to define those rules and conditions guiding the delivery of Saka. A contractor that at the beginning of the year, assuming he did a job, assuming a big January or maybe December and give us to actually calculate Saka and give out. But he did a job in November, perhaps in May, and he didn't go, and he didn't pay me until May of the following year. And by the time he picked that money, he gave him another contract the following month, and he has to invest entirely the whole of what he has paid the other for. And then the whole thing again for another 3 months. So it becomes so difficult, so frustrating that all the time, you must keep for a whole year, a particular amount of sum, not to talk of calculating the expected account. There is not the same how do we help us in this pension? The last one, the last question, please.
Last year, election is home. That is what we want to do. Unfortunately, we will do the election. We are going to do it. Because we will do it. Now, I don't know if my question in the lecture, one, when is the right time to pay a tax? Two, how do you calculate? I know the calculation, but like a practical example, what I gave now. There is something people in the financial world will say return from investment. And when you see anything from this financial, it only needs you around 1 year. wait when that money is due before you pay the money. Because some people are will feel that zakat is very free in the month of Ramadan. But if that is not due in the month of Ramadan, what will you do as we do? Thank you very much.
I think
My clarification. For instance, you have some money. Maybe you think that you can empower 10 people very well. Maybe you can buy trees, all this, and help 10 people. However, your friends or your relations will say you sharing that money among them in a very small amount. Please, which one is better? Do you share it among something that I can buy 30 people for 10 people, or you share for maybe 30, 50 people? Which one is better?
I think this will be the last question. Assalamu alaikum. My question is a very serious question, and I appeal to our people to please try to understand what I'm trying to say. What is the question that concerns almost everyone in Nigeria? We know the level of corruption in Nigeria, especially from the various government departments. We know what people do. We may not be able to say it, but we know how the country has degenerated in terms of corruption. And also, we are aware of the profound emphasis that Almighty Allah laid on the need of corruption in the world. We remember in those verses of the Quran where even when Almighty Allah created Adam and followed the angels to inform them, and the angels concerned was that they were telling Allah that you want to create man on the heart who will spread corruption. Now, my question is, people that are next in corruption, they live in it, they dine on it, they eat and drink it, and they are not giving up. And at the end of the day, they want to give zakat. And of course, even when they give zakat, next year they are going to start doing the same thing. I am trying the judges of the shade to give us an opinion. How do you advise such people, and what can we do to reduce or to clean up this level of people among those who are participating? Thank you.
My sister Hawa, your question with respect to feedback, zakat. I want everybody to understand. Zakat, I owe you as a giver of zakat. Zakat is not your right. Zakat is the right of Allah. And that's why he said the Fuqara, one Masaki, one Kada, like brother at the beginning. It is because we have no government in position to collect zakat. That is why you give zakat on your own. If we have proper governance, you will not give zakat. And sometimes in contract and salary, I'm telling to us, the government takes the cut direct. So whether you have feedback on what was done with the zakat, or you don't have feedback with what was done with it, in fact, you have no right to ask what was done with your zakat. If you give me the zakat now and I decide to create a business, if you give me the zakat and decide to donate again, it's not your business. If you give me the zakat now and I decide to go and buy a ram and kill and eat with my wife and my children, you have no question to ask. It's not your right. It is my own right given to me by God. So, but you may be encouraged when you give an organization like today, and you see AL-HABIBIYYAH, giving it to people who deserve it in a more transparent manner. And if, for example, next year, some of these people given, they can be invited to tell us what the zakat has done for them since last year. I want to assure you that will give more encouragement to people like my sister Hawa and others. And that has not to be all of them. Maybe few of them, 1 to 3, to come and give testimony of what the camp has done. This should be part of next year. But feedback is good if you get it from our organization. But when you give it to individual or you get the organization, they are not bound to give you. But for WhatsApp, you have the right to it. You now understand the difference. The WhatsApp is for X, Y, Z. As you are putting health, education, infrastructure, whatever. You now have the right to ask what was done with the WhatsApp and how the WhatsApp has done. There are many questions I cannot elaborate more than this on the subject. The other one is the zakat for the sensitization, which my sister asked. By the second day, almost toward the end of my presentation. So she did not have the opportunity of knowing about the World Zakat Code, the African Zakat Code, and as one Association of Zakat and Wakaf Practitioners in Nigeria. We have come together, we are both registered, we are building, we are moving, but it cannot be overnight. So we thank Allah that to a large extent, we have come to this part. AL-HABIBIYYAH is a member of the Azwar. And I think, inshallah, very soon, you will start knowing about the zakat propagation. And zakat is better propagated locally because zakat is local. You cannot collect zakat here and start thinking of how to share it in the whole country. It is better when you collect zakat in Nasarawa, you share with the people. When you collect zakat in Kogi, you share with the people. When you collect zakat in Abuja, you share with the people. That's one of the aims and objectives of zakat, to help the immediate community. But I would say, our brothers and sisters in the media, it is time for you to help in the propagation of zakat for your own good and our own good. And you can do what is called workable vetting in propagating zakat all over Nigeria through your own media, either social media or the mainstream media. You can assist because the power of media is so great and important today. They can create awareness where an imam can only address a handful gathering in his mosque. But after the social media for the trend, he can reach out to millions of people in that mosque. And on this note, I also beg our media to allow Nigeria to remember, to allow Nigerians to live happily, and to allow tribes and communities and religions to understand one another. The media are overheating the policy, and whatever happens to this country or community, they will also be more responsible. And they should look at the hadith that says, and Mushahid, the some of the media are really Mushahid who continue to work on the negative side of the Ummah. Think of the Ummah, think of peace, think of growth, and think of progress and development. The other one is on the task of 7. Even last year, it was late. I do not want to talk too much about the salary. The opinion of the ulama especially in the contemporary ulama, is that if you have a salary that is up to the top, is a factor. There are opinion of ulama who everyone. It is not what is not out, it's not Muslim cabinet, and it is not part. But countries like Sudan, like Indonesia, like Malaysia, and many other countries in the world, their own ulama have already made it ijma that there is the cut of salary that is above Nesabo is up to threshold of Nesabo. If you agree with the opinion of the ulama, you go ahead. If you don't agree with the opinion of ulama, there is no cause for us. The only difference is that some use the 85 grams of gold and some use that of silver. If you use the one of silver, like Lagos now, in Lagos, the cancer foundation, in their own calculation, they use silver because they want so many people to be able to give that. But many of the states, they are using gold, where your aiming has to be per annum up to 2.7 million, 2.1, 2.3, then before you could be able to give that. But just with over 200 and something thousand, for the Lagos state, they will calculate 1 over 40, that is 0.25, 2.5 of your total earnings, and you give it out as the cut. The other one is, my brother, when you ask about your contract, there are issues that cannot be resolved here. They are done on specific, but the general one is, for example, I have an investment here, and I have another investment somewhere, and I started this one, this social, and started this one social. When you put at the end of the year, you now calculate whatever you have, and then including some of the goods that you have not sold, but you know they are worth. You put them together, you calculate and you divide by 1 over 4, and you give out the car. But if you have somebody, you have money, with the permanent secretary yet to pay our chair, you will not calculate that money. But the very day he paid it, even if he gives you another contract of 1 billion naira, you must take that what is due for Allah in that wealth and give out. Don't invest another money. He will catch you in a manner that you will regret it. So whenever, if you are the type that buys plots of land, for example, in Abuja, you have 1 or 2 plots, which you are yet to develop, but you are about to develop. Or you sell plots. So there's a card of the liquid money you are taking it up. But that plot of land that was, let's say, 5 billion, you will not give the card. But anytime you sell that plot, then you have to calculate and give out what you are like that. So we have to really be very careful when we have money or we have contacted over. When we were discussing in South Africa, I think, or in Sudan, they were telling us that we have to be very careful. There are people who are supposed to give their card, but they don't care. Let me give you 3 examples. They are supposed to give their card, but they don't even care. Lawyers campus. If you own a law firm and you generate money, it is an investment, it is a business. You have to calculate and give out the card. Let's say you have an audit firm. You are an auditor, you are a businessman, and that audit firm is a business. You have to calculate what it and give the card. But if you have a taxi, you have a material for, maybe it is 20 million. But you use it for 4 people, there is no the tax to the people. But the money generated by the period, whether in the account or at hand, or you take you must add up and calculate and give out. So the cat as we move, we have also to read why about the cat. But we also need to understand the school of thought stands on the right. On the cat. Then the issue of what time to pay. The time to pay is howlan kalilan, mulkan kalilan. When you have a business or you have money, that today you know you have work of Nisa. There is no better. But when they are come, the same day, and use the Islamic day, not the Gregorian calendar, you have of zakat. But when it comes to investment of the funds of zakat, you really have to be careful. You cannot, as an individual, invest zakat fund for whatever it is. But organizations like AL-HABIBIYYAH Zakat or other zakat institutions, some people have given the leverage ulama that when there are surplus, when there are people who are not close by, they are not close by to take zakat, then you can invest that zakat fund. So, my sister, this issue of time to pay zakat, I now hope that you understand it is when you have one full calendar year of that particular wealth. But if you have any other wealth elsewhere, not Ramadan, anybody who says, yeah, somebody here may give zakat every month. Someone here may give zakat 3 times. Let me give you an example. You have a business which you start to need, and they are coming. You now give out zakat of that business. Luckily enough, you will pay your contract next month. Out of it, you give another zakat. Suddenly, you sold your clothes next month. You also have to give the zakat. So you can see some people can be giving the zakat almost every month or every week. But some cannot do that. Because, for example, now you are back to whatever, declare what you have and tell you this is the amount you have. Now, it's when you know what amount you have, whether you have taken the card before or not, the real, you are waiting for it to give you the amount. They are giving you the amount. It's now when you take that. Because you cannot take the card of what you don't do. But trying the COVID-19, some ulama across the world went to dig out some of the fuqaha that if you are willing, for example, this is the zakat case of AL-HABIBIYYAH, but you know your zakat will be in Dhul Hajj, or your zakat will be in Shawwal. The ulama of the opinion that it is halal. You can right now agree to take what it is, and you can now give your zakat to AL-HABIBIYYAH. You know there is still 2 months remaining. You can give. It's not a must. If you give what you give, but by the end of the next 2 months, you have found what you give is lower than what you expect at that time, then you can make all the money. Thirdly, the clarification of giving 10 people or giving your relatives 2,000 naira, 1,000 naira as people like. One, if there is an organization like AL-HABIBIYYAH or any zakat institution, they will know how to distribute zakat. Distributing zakat, 1,000 naira, 5,000 naira, today is not in the best interest of Islam and the world. And this push is advanced by people like late Yusuf Kargawi Rahimullah and Professor Hamad Kaf, some of the renowned Islamic finance schools. And they call it protected zakat. And they have advanced this region of the Islamic Development Bank. And the majority of the ulama, including the World Zakat Board, is that you give protected zakat. And we accepted it. In our place, I didn't mention anything about Sukudo, but I tell you, there are people who are giving grinding machine. They let us borrow to tell us that they have solved some of their problems. There is a woman who also became the beginning of the largest Islamic microfinance for a poor in Pakistan. This woman only collected $100 to buy machines and sew clothes after the death of her husband. That woman returned back that money, and that is the beginning of the poor. Today, they are the largest Islamic microfinance we have in the world. So, if for example, somebody a deep freezer, and you use the deep freezer to solve the immediate problem and to have what to eat on the daily basis, is better than to give him 5,000 naira, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. And at the end of the day, by the time we all go for our Shivani, the 5,000 naira has gone, and nobody can trace it last year. So please, for us to move, it is better we adhere to putting the zakat further and giving it. You know, if you give somebody zakat, what will you do? What will you do? Zakat, in my opinion, it will agree. You give zakat based on projects. Like next year, what Lagos do, and if you can do that. We are going to give zakat, but anybody can bring his own proposal, business proposal. Some will bring proposal of 1 million, some 2 million, some 500, some 100. And even if they are 20, we bring them together and give them next year what they may contribute will help the other group too. So you don't have to give 1,000 naira. But if you give business proposal and you find a business proposal, it's worth doing it. Maybe it will kind some people to give them job. They will have what to eat, and you could be a potential zakat giver, and you need only 2 million naira. Give it 2 million naira. That's my opinion. Some may not agree. Then on the issue of corruption, that asylum is not more reasonable than the question. And the only thing I would say, there are 2 things to consider here. The hadith of Rasulullah, number 2. When we talk about the person who came to our Rasulullah, and then our Rasul mentioned him in An-Nawawi that there is someone who came and raised up his hand and invoked in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, Amma, wa maqamu haram, wa mashrubu haram, wa kadhabi haram, fa anna yustajab. Inna Allah ta'ala tayyibun, la yaqbalu illa tayyib. You and I know, even the very day, if we have the cash, not in the bank. Each one of us knows the cash in his pocket now, whether it is halal or haram. It's now left to you and Allah. If it is halal, you know. If it is not halal, you know. But as I discussed this way, when you say this is 1 million naira zakat or sadaqah waqaf, I have no right Islamically to ask you whether it is haram or halal. And distribute it the way Allah says. And I leave you with God. But God will not accept what is haram. And He will throw it back. Because the verse of Quran I read at the beginning, I didn't translate, but they have captured this way. If you are a corrupt officer, but you assume when you take the corrupt money and you bring them as the tax that purify your wealth, that is between you and Allah. But I, looking, will not judge you. And if I have the power and I know you are rich, I will ask you give me the right of God. Because in other countries, it is the government, the tax system that will now go to the bank. If you refuse to declare, they find you a trouble, find what you are worth, they get what you do for Allah and the police. Some ulama say, they will, if you are, the tax is 1 million, Now, part of your punishment again, they will take another 1 million from your wealth. And they will take 2 million now instead of 1 million. As punishment for you of not giving out. Because he who does not give zakat, he is inviting trouble with Allah. And Allah says, what the book said that so you have to hold his hand. And so I have a zalim kind of balloon. If you see somebody doing it wrongly, hold his hand so that you will not invite trouble to you and I. So for those who feel they will continue to embezzle wealth in government or in anywhere or exploit people and they will get through the car, they are making mistakes. So the better as a Muslim, you do not go into corruption. And then when you go into corruption, we will not mind to ask you to give Allah due if you are supposed. Or when you bring it, we will not ask you, but we will take and we will give to those Allah said to do. That's what I want all of us to understand and to know and to remember that كله بالاتباع. Following Rasul in all your actions, including eating, drinking, business, and every aspect of life is the best. Anything contrary to it, you are only wasting your time and you are losing. So I employ all of including AL-HABIBIYYAH, to be organizing lectures, not only on the third day about the card, and many of us should ask ulama. Go back now, think of all your business and all what you possess. Have you been given the right of Allah? If yes, alhamdulillah, congratulations. If not, please ponder over it and give. Secondly, if you have no wealth up to the cap, back in the new year, so they will carry some other direct. Who may not be able to carry my micro. Who go in the balai the root is if Kula who will lie who I direct. Never say what it about. I'm a man the Malaya, but life I direct. Who was that? Wallahi duk wanda ya nuna nawa mata ce da iyali ya ki ciyar da su ya ki ba su abin da suka so wallahi kada da ta gode bai ba yi abin da ya kamata ce kuma wasu ga ita Allah ta magani in kai wajibi sannan ka je ka abin da Allah ta kai ko nan kowa ya tambaye kai ne tsakanin ne da Allah yana kula da mata ce da iyali dan kenan na biyu hukuma ta in Allah ya buɗe ku yi ƙoƙarin ku taimaki mazajen da ke taimaki wani waje ko dan wanki ne fara da miji da ke da shi in Allah ya muku muwafaka ku ka ba shi nan Allah ya sa muku albarka sai kowane ku ya ƙara da ɗan uwanki da sauran mutane da ake wai amma rowa ba ta da kyau mugunta ba ta da kyau mu so juna mu zauna lafiya da juna sannan mu yi addu'a. In ba mu yi addu'a ba, Allah ne kun ga yabon rangwame, kun ga abin da Allah ya mana Najeriya, kun ga wanda Allah ya ce mutum da musulunci Najeriya. Wallahi, in mun ka bari wannan ni'ima ta wuce, Allah ya yi hushi da mu, to ku sani muna wajiya kamar ruwan wanka. Saboda haka don Allah, ina roƙon mu lallaba mu yi hankuri, mistake ɗin mu gyara domin tsoron Allah mu zauna lafiya da kanku sannan mu yi addu'a ko wani shugaba ko na local government ko na state ko na ƙasa gaban ƙasa mu yi addu'a direbobi da motoci da sokara ya waɗanda sun tufashi in muka yi kunya addu'a ta yi kuli kubura to da mutunci saboda haka lokaci ya yi da ya kamata mu dawo tsakaninmu da juna mu lallaba mu zauna lafiya da juna mu yi addu'a Allah shi muna rahama wasu musulmi wani gefe lokacin da ya yayi wasu mu na ga to mu da mun kai kusan da ya mu to kana ga ku ko da an tafi ko mu lafiya amma idan mun kai kina da wannan wallahi ina ji mun tsoron abin da ake bayar kun ga dai a ce wani Allah ya gare su yace daga cikin alamar mutane Allah ya yi musu rangwami shine kaga suna son juna suna aiki daga cikin alamar mutane Allah zai halaka su zai fushi da su in kaga sun rarrabu. So time has come. Whatever we are feeling, we should live in peace with one another. In order to live the spirituality to fahimci abokan zama mutu. Ba su iya koren mu, ba su iya jin ƙarfin mu. In sun ga sun yi ƙarfin mu, Allah mun tafi. Amma masu muna tare da Allah, ba su ƙarfin mu. Mu ma abokan zama mu ne, ba kashe su muke su yi ba. Zama muke su mai na mutunci da zaman lafiya. Ko wanda mai kama hanya ce. Saboda haka don Allah a ba mu haɗin kai a cikin wannan kuma a yi addu'a. Al-HABIBIYYA da ta haɗa kuma ta ɗauki wannan rana muna yi mata godiya. Kuma duk wanda aka ba zakka ya yi amfani da ita hanyar da ta yi. Muna roƙon Allah shugabanninta da ciyaman da mai girma mijin Alira da Alira da sauran duk yan uwa da ke nan maza da mata. Ina roƙon Allah ya gani kowa gida lafiya. Kuma Allah ya sa wannan zaman na wannan rana cikin halimu. Kuma da wanda ya yi farin ciki da wanda ya sa wani ya yi farin ciki da wanda ya bari cikin wanda ya bari ciki. Ya Allah ka faranta mana rabu duniya da lafiya. Duk wanda Allah ya tsare mu daga talauci har abada. Kuma Allah ya shirya da mu shirya da babu bata har abada. Kuma Allah ya gama hukumokin mu a aljanna in mun sake haɗuwa da duniya alhamdulillah. In mu sake haɗuwa ko Allah ya samu haɗuwa aljanna a farin ciki yawa da barka assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
We say add it to holy prayer. And you have this second, Maria, want to have a question. Now, so we're not going to the message.
Question is regarding hope. We have controversies regarding giving out zakat for gold, especially women. They say that it is for your, for you to wear it, for your own personal use, and it's not for the purpose of asset or investment, that it's not compulsory to give out zakat or gold. But there are some ulama that say that it's compulsory. So we have different opinions. And secondly, I want to ask, someone was not speaker giving out zakat in gold, and they want to start giving out zakat in gold. How do they go about it? Do they calculate for the years that they have gold and pay everything, or do they start from the moment that they decided that they start giving out zakat? Is can you show more like on the issue of giving out zakat? Is that okay?
I learned the chairman said the expectation for this question, and my sister was asked the question.
Alarm. Your alarm don't cut out. I don't know which alarm is that.
And it is important to know that today I want to use this opportunity to call on you that yes, there are social media, there are ulama, they give fatwa on social media. But there are over 18 madhahib, out of which we know who Malik, Hanafi, Hanbali, and Shafi. And the scholars hold different opinions. And each one of them has a different opinion. And when there is a Jama'ah is not static. I give you an example when we went to Sudan. When we went to Sudan, they said, you Nigerians, we say yes. They said, this is the head of all the Muslim scholars. And these are the Council of Ulama in Sudan. We are now going to discuss with you about zakat. But we want you to understand our philosophy. Our philosophy here in Sudan is our fatwa are based on what is maslahah al-insan. We are going to follow, if it comes to salat or hajj or fasting, we have our mazhab. But they say Sudan, we have made resolution, we have resolved. When it comes to zakat, we have no one mazhab. Our mazhab is where is the poor are going to benefit. Wherever the poor is going to get more benefit, that is where our fatwa is going. So I am one of those who admire those facts. But at the same time, the opinion of all ulama to me are right. And they should be respected. Therefore, some of the ulama of the opinion that yes, as you say, the gold which you use for the adornment of for your husband and your family, it has no zakat. But when you read the book of Fiqh Zakat, written by Sheikh Hussein, there is a lot of argument on giving out the zakat or giving a ring of a gold. And what do you call the gold? Or what do you call it? Now, but the opinion of majority of ulama is that once you are using it for adornment for your husband, there is no zakat on that. But if that extra that you keep for money, you know many people now because of the currency devaluation, they have got gold and some people have gold now here when they go to Saudi, they sell the gold and they earn more. So if it is that kind of gold, you have to give out the zakat. And finally and finally, you need to become a new scrap. When I read it. If, for example, since when you are a small girl, your mother gave you a gold, and now you want to take the fatwa of giving the gold. So you want to calculate from the very day you became mature today, maybe it's 30 years. When you calculate the money of the gold will not exist. So Allah, you need to become this one. Even if you want to start from next year, maybe after this the country. But it is preferable. You can still read more and listen more on this subject matter. Your goal is different. Your goal is different with the goal of your daughter and different with the goal of your sister. You cannot put them together, even if they are on the same adaka, you keep them. No. Her own is her own. Your own is your own. Yes, you can help your daughter, you can help your mother, but now so when they say about the you don't hope, inshallah, you will be confused from today on the subject matter. Just what settles in your mind, take it and walk with it, and this is my advice to you. If you are to go, take from where you are staying. And then if you are on the opinion of the other that what you use and your husband, then inshallah, that will be also difficult. And don't be scared because you had other scholars coming out because to take X and Y. That's their own opinion. That's their own what's happening. But there are others who are said otherwise. And the opinion you have got is fine in the type of Islamic. Allah bless you. Allah.
Thank you very much for all your requests. The next the program is good message. I repeat here with the permission of the chairman. I want to call Namoda here, the wife of the late Alhaji Ibrahim Abdullahi. And I need to crazy function. As you are better people to give our COVID message. Can we put our voices together and try to work with that? The main part, right of the life, contributed immensely to the man told me that he will be the first person to bring money to feed the whole family. He was alive 90 years and a half months. الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا احد. With the permission of the chairman, I invite Commander here to give his good message. I would like to ask you about this, like my wife. The chairman of the association, our guest speaker, for inviting our eloquent guest speaker, members of the high table, brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum once again. Actually, I wanted to start this comment by looking back at the Imam one. Unfortunately, he's not here. You know, Imam Quran is a matter study. Sometimes I wonder whether he has done some kind of what do you call it, possibility. You know, there's this adage in the military that the best form of defense is to attack. And that is one of the strategies of Imam Quran. Immediately, we came in, that is later on. The first thing is told you, she has succeeded in bringing it here. And of course, I gave it back to you. I said, I was the one that brought her here. Of course, I'm not my permission, she wouldn't be here. You know? And I'm sure he's running away after being so about that I think part of his life. But alhamdulillah, I want to start this good message by AL-HABIBIYYAH. This is about first time I'm going to this ethics, and each time I go around, a lot of improvements. Yes, the Almighty Allah to bring messages to the in the era of the past, AL-HABIBIYYAH has touched a lot of lives. They have touched the lives of the poor, the needy, petty traders, entrepreneurs, and so on and so forth. And as we're coming in, I saw a lot of grinding machines, you know, a lot of bridges, and so on and so forth. The Almighty Allah continue to do more for AL-HABIBIYYAH, and the Almighty Allah also bless all of us for our little contribution to this. Without short remarks, I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity we have. And may the Almighty Allah continue to bless all of us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Permission of my chairman, I'll call for our brother, Abubakar, United Nations. I would like to be on the it's difficult to speak after celebrating the total. This time being all of us to speak after is the one to close the gathering because there's nothing more to add. Always actually do justice to the topic of the house and the down. However, I would like to start by congratulating AL-HABIBIYYAH for this noble occasion. I thought it's not easy to mobilize as hard, but AL-HABIBIYYAH has done it consistently for the last 20 years. So for that, actually, you have to give kudos to them. Actually, not this small. And I would like to use this medium to also congratulate. I don't actually mention that the only organization that do organize that day in Nigeria. There are also from other organizations who organize similar days, where the start actually having provided support. During the lecture that was delivered by Alex, there are two things that caught my attention. One, he captured the statistics from the Nigerian where he mentioned about 133 million Nigerians are living multi-dimensional poverty. That is not scary. When you compare the population of Nigeria as a whole, and then that you are living multi-dimensional poverty, then you need to tools. Actually, you need to prevent these poor individuals actually from the real becoming poor in the first instance. And now that they are poor already, and they were doing nothing actually to salvage their situation. And out of that number, there are about over 3 million that are internally displaced. So you can see the long present. They are poor, and they are also internally displaced within their own country. So this is a very critical situation, and I would like all of the members of the public, that whenever we're meeting our class, if you also remember that we have IDPs in this country, we also qualify to benefit from our class. The second part, which is the link with this, is the global nation, the S category, the pattern feature. Internally, this person actually qualified. So about 4 to 5 of those parties. So we can see we have a lot of work to do. And on this occasion, I would like to commend AL-HABIBIYYAH for doing just that. We're currently partnership discussion with them to see how we can benefit from part of the other. And many other organizations are the ones that are having our long-term partners for AL-HABIBIYYAH. We are moving along to do same with other organizations. Finally, I would like to congratulate and commend AL-HABIBIYYAH organization for this wonderful occasion, and also which all of us factors are very dedicated safety. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we are going to prayer. Prayer says, when there's a husband of the month, there's a husband for saying in the month. We write a father, Pastor Activayo One, to pray for the nation, patrons, do not support them, of Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As Muslims, we are all gathered here. As I start my prayer, I want all of us without exception, to stand on my Allah 10 times. We thank him collectively, and I will tell you why we need to continue to thank on my Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, 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 rabbil alamin. We need to thank Allah because this country has been so much blessed. We need to thank Allah because this country has been so much blessed. If we know the blessings that Almighty Allah continues to grant for this country, we will not stop thanking Allah. Yes, I mean what I am saying. I was in Liberia during the war. I knew what they went through there. Tension in Nigeria has gone up to the sky, expected to explode into war, but it has never happened so. Shouldn't we thank Allah? What happened in Rwanda, in Liberia, was not what is happening in Nigeria. Remember in those days, even the countries, the superpowers that have knowledge of everything going on everywhere in the world, they will tell you that they are going to war. So that they give you 3 months. In 3 months, they are not in Nigeria again. We survived it. Look at what has happened during last election. Many times they will even raise so much tension that you feel that your people in the villages will be going to assist. They are proper Congo because they are not sure that they are not going to be good. And look at even the spirituality, the predictions of the so-called spiritual men. Look at it all over the place. I'm going to see some of them will go to the extent of saying that if something will happen, then they are so. I don't know whether it's all you. If something will happen, then I will leave my church and go and start thinking from the back. And look at what happened. What is there will not happen. We had an election, and we are all safe, but it's safe. Inshallah will continue to be safe. Inshallah will continue to be safe. Actually, I was talking to some people, and our conclusion is that God lives in this country. God lives in this country. And he has vowed that where I am living, there will be Christ there. And inshallah, there will be Christ in Nigeria. He said, all is safe, inshallah. He said, all is well, inshallah. Nigeria is going to the who will serve and be not strong, inshallah. Yes, proof that we are having problems here and there. It is happening all over the world. If you are thinking of the naira and dollar, check all over the world, you see that they are having the same problem. But we know that Almighty Allah is God. He continues to be with us. He will guide us in this country. And we pray that Almighty Allah guides our leaders to do the right thing for us. Inshallah, we will be okay. I want us to, any one of us that knows this governance, I want us to decide it together. And after that, we decide to come for the country. We are not allowed to this country. We know the potentials of this country. We know that Allah has given us so much. Even if you listen to the lecture of our Sheikh, you will see all those things that if we start to listen, like there's no problem why Nigeria cannot be great. But we know that inshallah, when Allah's time comes, we shall be there. We will not Allah guide us to be there. We will not Allah strengthen us to be there. We will not Allah bless for us. So let us decide, Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan, we like this time, Rabbana hab lana min ladunka rahmatan. This time, and we run it up with the Surah Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan, wa fil akhirati hasanatan, wa qina adhaban nar. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. هب لنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. ربنا ربنا هب لنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا ربنا آتنا هب لنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين آمين آمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
Amin. Ya Allah, answer our prayers. Advance us for our mission. That will be Allah Akbar. Thank you. Say it louder. Say it more louder. I want to ask Chairman.
Orúkọ máa ń papọ̀ ẹ̀ṣọ́ fóun.
Yeah.
Anywhere in this town. No fridge is working. So the Spanish one, Suleiman, Habibah, Suleiman. Suleiman, Suleiman,
want to make a humble suggestion. Based on practice, we know that what's outside? Is what's very do the prayers, do the closure. Once we step out, it is everybody is outside. Everybody from there, yeah, it's possible. Yes. Yes. So I can't say much because I'm chairman.
Allah accept these prayers and grant it safely before the seat of the Lord. I want to ask all of the table from our generals, my dear husband, thank you for supporting. Sorry. Our chairman, and our beneficiaries, the other people Allah is manifold for you. What you are going to say, come from joy. What is that?
I have collected that elder to now.